Hi, we're going to do some quick image cleanup as well as have some fun painting color in and out of an image. We're going to do this using the Bamboo Capture, its pressure sensitive stylus, and Photoshop Elements. I always start an image by creating a new layer with the Create New Layer icon from the bottom of the Layers panel. Click that, we have a new layer on which all of our edits are going to take place. Now I'm going to choose the Spot Healing brush, and from the brush panel in the brush options bar, choose the flyout and choose stroke thumbnail so we can see how pressure affects the brush we're going to use. I'm going to use the 19 pixel wide brush, tap out. The other thing to make sure you do is click sample all layers. This is what gives me the ability to sample all visible information and put it on a new layer. And now if I come in and paint over portions of the image, I can remove elements that I don't want to see quickly and easily. And I'll just get this done right away. I don't necessarily need to see this road. And multiple passes doesn't hurt, so if I get information that I don't want, I can just go over it once or twice more. Get rid of this sign. And let's come over to this sign. The right bracket key increases the brush size, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Remove this sign leaning up against the hay bale. Once again, multiple passes doesn't hurt a thing. And it looks more or less natural. Now what I'm going to do is right down here at the bottom of the layers panel, this yin-yang looking symbol, I'm going to click that and choose Hue Saturation. Drag my saturation all the way down and you'll notice all the color drops out of the image. Now I'm going to choose my paintbrush tool, or hit the B key, regular brush tool. From the brush options bar, I'm going to choose a different brush. Now I'm going to choose one where pressure affects the opacity of the brush, but it has a soft edge. And I can now paint in or out any information. So I'm going to quickly add some color back in, remembering that right bracket key increases my brush size. Left bracket key decreases my brush size. So I can paint color back in only where I want it. And if I go over and color something, for instance these pumpkins behind this young man, I can come down to the lower left and reverse these colors and paint with white to get that information back out. Or I can just use the keyboard shortcut X, which toggles that backwards and forwards. If I'm going to paint with white, I'm going to paint color out. If I'm going to paint with black, I'm going to paint it back in. And now the harder I press, the more color I get. The lighter I press, the less color I get. Once I have the image the way I like it, I can now add a title to my image by choosing yet another new layer. Make sure my brush is the right color I want and draws the way I'd like. I'm going to go ahead and choose this soft edge thin brush. I can say the perfect pumpkin. And that's all it takes to go from this to this. Thank you.